Right, so Jujutsu Kaisen episode 22. I'm finally doing a review about it because what in the heck? I honestly was watching it and I was, what am I watching? This is so much information. Just slow down. I have to say that the quality of this episode has been deteriorating quite drastically and unfortunately. It is really sad because we don't have enough screen time. There is not enough time for the animators to, to want to give us so much information. This episode, I'm sure they're like 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long. You don't even, as soon as you press play, it's finished. And I feel like they've been trying to compress so much information in like a little tiny bit of time. And the result of this is like, for me anyways, is confusion. There's so much action, the conversations are mumbled and fumbled. I wonder if the situation with Studio Mappa, the fact that they're overworking their creators, the fact that when they want to really move on to the next project has something to do with these episodes feeling very rushed. Anyways, let's get into the actual episode. Because at the end of the day, we can complain as much as we want, but this is what they've given. So, episode 22, we finally see Mahito being killed. It was a surprise because I was expecting him to be killed by its enemy, by Itadori or someone like that. We have to give it to Mahito because he's killed so many great sorcerers and he's put on a hell of a. So for him to go like that, it was a bit disappointing. So Mahito was killed by Geto. Geto is this guy here, and Geto is Mahito's teammate, and I'd say that was actually the leader of the team. So when Mahito appeared in the previous episode, I was definitely expecting some kind of event to happen, some tables to be turned. I wasn't certainly expecting for Geto to kill Mahito. Anyways, I understand that if you've read the manga, you probably already are aware of this, but once again, I'd suggest you to mind your business. So Mahito, gets absorbed by Geto through its ability, which is spirit manipulation. Mahito is turned into this ball, and then Geto swallows the ball, and this will enable him to control Mahito, to control Mahito's powers. And then this guy appears from bloody nowhere, Chozo. Chozo was, when did we last saw him? It was like at least 5 episodes ago when he was having the fight with Itadori. And we did see that he put on a fight. He was fighting with Itadori and Itadori was struggling so hard to get away from him thanks to his blood manipulation. And we kind of left him at while he was having this dream about Itadori with his brothers that have passed away. And this is how we are introduced to him again. So we see him still like at the end of this bloody dream that's been going on for ages. And we kind of understand that they explain this to us. We understand that because he is able to kind of sense his brothers, the spirit or the aura of his brothers, and because he was able to see Itadori in his dream, now Chozo, this guy here, thinks that Itadori is one of his brothers. So his appearance is actually, he is actually there to save Itadori because he is Itadori's brother. He thinks that Itadori is his younger brother. In addition to that, he somehow understood that the Geto that we are seeing in episode 22 actually manipulated him, and Chozo called this Geto by a particular name, which the Geto explains that name is one of the names that he was identified by at some point. Because if you know who we're talking about, Geto, you know that this particular character here, this one here, is not actually the real Geto. If you see on his head, he has like a cut, and inside there is a brain, and this brain is manipulating this body, which is actually a corpse, because the true real Geto has died. And once he was dead, he was killed. A creature infiltrated this brain, and basically this creature, this brain kind of shaped kind of thing, has lived for many years thanks to its ability to move bodies, possess bodies and use other bodies. Anyways, he is super strong. So when he appears, Chozo, he start having a fight with Chozo. They start fighting. And I'd say that it was a bit creepy because whenever you have someone really, really strong, there's this thing that the animators do where you can tell that they are not struggling during the fights because they're smiling, or even when they're almost about to die they're smiling. It's like they appreciate the fight, they appreciate the blood, and actually they want someone strong to fight them. So when other teammates of Itidori appear, he's quite happy because he's like, oh, finally some other people that are a bit strong. Cheeky him. Anyways, Chozo is fighting Geto, and he's not being successful because Geto is way above his league, way above his powers. And Geto even mocks him and tells him, are you not tired? Are you not tired? Like, don't you want to take several seats? And that is just scary because I was thinking when this guy here was fighting our Itidori, and Itidori was struggling. And now he is struggling with Geto. Anyways, we see other, Itidori's friends appear. All these people that have been, walking around Tokyo for I don't know how long. The whole of the whole of this season has been the sorcerers, the good guys trying to find Gojo. And then finally they find Gojo because Gojo's been held by Gate. So we get to this point where Jujutsu Kaisen episode season 2 is about to come to an end. They've been looking for Gojo for all 22 episodes, I'd say. Finally they get to him, which is to Geto, because Geto is holding Gojo in that realm, which is like a prison realm, and they're trying to get him back. But it's not gonna be an easy task. And then why do just random people just appear in this episode just to show you how much information they're trying to give us? We see this character appear from bloody nowhere. We saw her at the very, very beginning when Gojo was having a flashback, and we saw a scene of her with the real Geto. They were having a conversation and she was asking him, I believe, you might correct me if I'm wrong because I might not remember this correctly, but she was asking Geto what was his goal, what was he looking for. And also then we saw him on a motorcycle, and she regretted the fact that he wasn't able to ask, or he didn't have time or remember to ask Geto what his type was. Why do you even think about that in this dear moment? I don't know. Can I be perfectly honest with you? This lady right here, Mei, she is the most clever of them all. She almost lost her life and she said, you know what? Hell to the bloody. She is the most reasonable person of all them. She just left, ran away. She was like, not today. I'm not going to lose my life for, people that I don't know. And I'm not upset about it. I'm not angry about it. She showed up. She gave us some fights. She realized that, these people are actually strong. And there's other people that are willing to give their self away. And she just took herself and her little brother and just moved away. Kudos to her. What do you want to say? So episode 22 was a bit of a shamble, I'd say, a bit of a mess, a bit of confusion. I am hoping that the next few episodes, or the next episode, like at this point, I think that we're gonna have another season, because there's just no way that they're gonna give us everything we need. So do you agree with my takes, with my comments? Have you seen episode 22? Did you like it? Was it confusing? Did you understand it better than me because you read mangas? Come and help me, help us understand. Leave a comment, share, like if you appreciated my review, and if there's anything you would like to add, please do leave a comment and I will reply to you. Do you agree with Mei, or are you upset that she left everybody else? I hope you enjoyed the episode and you are enjoying the season. Leave a like, a comment, and share, or save for later. Bye.